Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. What's been happening with you guys? Have you guys been? Yeah, if you're new here, my name is Bina Kerekebuna. Yep, that's my name. I make videos about faith, travel, and lifestyle. And yeah, sometimes just random chit chat because I'm the most random person ever. Yeah, that's about that. From the title of this video, you can see that because a few weeks ago after my birthday, I did a video about me having like the worst birthday because my birthday was really bad, and like I cried. It was a sad birthday. I'll leave a card here linked to that video. You guys can be seeing that and go and watch it. But I said that wasn't my worst birthday. That's my worst birthday. My worst birthday was in 2015. I thought my worst year in my life was 2015. 2015 was really a terrible year for me. The worst year I've ever been in my life. And I had my birthday fell on the day normally my birthday came usually, as it has always been coming, 24th of September, right? That's my birthday. And it was really bad. Yeah, so I was sick on my birthday. And now before I fell sick, I have my friend Samson and I are very close. We're living in the same building. Like we're living in the same building, but I was living upstairs and I was living downstairs. So I had a roommate, and we were living. My roommate and I were staying downstairs. Samson was living upstairs in this building with one gate, one fence, one everything. Like we just had our apartment to ourselves. And Samson fell sick like the week before, and I was taking care of him. So I was taking care of something, and then somehow I fell sick too. And this was not even a communicable disease. I mean, it was malaria, okay? Because what they call it in Philippines again? I can't. There's this name they call malaria. It's malaria, but I think to us it's malaria. But then they call it this other sickness that they think it is. I've forgotten the name. If I remember the name, I'll write it here. So Sassi apparently was sick of that sickness, which is malaria to us, and then I was taking care of him more. I was like checking on him, putting clothes on his body, like wet clothes, making food for him and everything, because we're very close. But I now fell sick again. So me and Sansi were sick together. We're now sick, and I my roommate was not in the house. My roommate was not like constantly living in the house with me. So it was just me and Samson in the building, and now the both of us were sick. Mind you, like I said, 2015 was my worst year. So in this year, I was living in the abroad where light doesn't go, but they had cut my light because I couldn't pay light bill. They had cut my water. I didn't have water. Like I had my bath once a day, usually in the evenings, because I go to my friend's house to have my bath. 2015 was rough. It was rough. And so now me and Sansi, we are sick, and it's my birthday. And upon all of that, I don't know if I've mentioned it on this channel, but I used to have, not anymore, but I used to have a severe case of dysmenorrhea, cramps, like menstrual cramps. It used to be like the worst. People that know me know. If you know me, you know that my cramp situation is out of this world. It's something that you would want to weep with me. Like you feel so sorry for me. And me, I'm like, I'm used to this, and like I don't even see it as abnormal anymore. I didn't used to see it as abnormal. I mean, I don't have it. I don't have that kind of severe cramps anymore. I used to see it as abnormal because every month it came, I would roll, I would throw up, I would shake, I would fidget, I would sweat, I would shiver, everything. I would have bitter mouths. I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep, I couldn't sit up. Just rolling on the ground for like the first day. So that it was terrible. As if me being sick of malaria wasn't bad enough on my birthday, right? Guess who decided to visit me? Hey, Auntie Cramps came. Auntie Cramps added on top of it. I've never been sick and had to have menstrual cramps at the same time. It never happened. But 2015 on my birthday, it decided to happen. So people were calling me and telling me, happy birthday, and I was just crying like, oh my god, I want to die. I would have called me that 2015, and all they did was just pet me on the phone, because I'm like, I'm about to die, I'm going to die. I was a mess. I didn't even want people to call me. And before then, in 2015, I removed my birthday from Facebook because I figured Facebook was more reminding people of my birthday, and I'm very good with people's birthdays. I used to be very good, not anymore. But like, I'm very good with my friends' birthday. We are close here. I would know your birthday, and I'm usually the first person to call. My friend, they know me. Like, if I don't even call you, if I'm not the first to call them, they're like, something went wrong. That's how serious it is. My friends know that I will call them by 12 on the dot, 0000. I'm the first person to call. I take people's birthday on top of my head. Like, I'm very serious, like very, very serious. So I figured, okay, I think I wanted to know the people that really know me for me, people that actually really know my birthday and care about me and all of that. So, and I didn't want the whole Facebook spamming thing. People that don't even know you, now be telling you happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. You now have to be replying messages and messages and messages the whole day. Like, it was tiring for me. I didn't want that year. So I removed my birthday from Facebook. So Facebook did not notify people. So usually my friends that like my boom people, my family obviously, that knew my birthday, and anyway, they were telling me happy birthday. Then they went on Facebook and doing their Facebook post and all of that. Yeah. So while I was having cramps and I was being sick of malaria, running temperature, shivering, having serious fever, headache, and all of those things, yeah, my friends were telling me do long sweet post of me on Facebook, even though I was somewhere just lying around, just wasting away. But to my greatest surprise, ladies and gentlemen, the person that I'm with right now, that I was with at the time, because like, if you know my story, you probably have like really dated one person. I've really been in a relationship with one person, so he's still the person that I was with at the time. And funny enough, yeah, we shared the same date, we just have different months. His birthday is also on the 24th of some other month. Turns out, conveniently on that year, he forgot my birthday. Who does that? Like, that was just the last straw that broke the camel's back for me. I'm like, with everything that is happening, if this person that I care about is not going to call me and tell me happy birthday, I might as well just die. I might as well just let me cuckoo die. Do you guys understand? Like, I was so pained. And it was not seeing post of my friends on Facebook telling me happy birthday. He now called me in the night. But by the way, we had different time zones because he was in Nigeria, I was in Philippines. He now called me in the night. Now I said, I'm seeing posts about your birthday on Facebook. I'm seeing different people posting this. Is today really your birthday? Because I didn't get a Facebook notification. I'm like, wait, what? You were waiting for a Facebook notification to tell you that it's my birthday. Even you too. Like, you need a Facebook reminder to tell you that it's my birthday. Like, don't even speak to me again. Like, I'm not talking. Then he was apologizing for days and days and weeks and months. Like, may I go to is that something I'm still going to tell our children, our grandchildren, I forgot my birthday? Like, how do you forget my birthday? It's not done. It's not done. On a day where I was sick of malaria and then having cramps, it couldn't have been worse. But no, that's not the end of the day. If you think that's the end of my story, that's not the end. So Samson has these really cool friends. They came around to take him to the hospital, and since we were both sick together, they took us, me and Samson, to the hospital. So in this thing, it's tricycle in the Philippines. They didn't come with a car, they didn't come with a car. They came with tricycle. So me and Samson had to enter tricycle with this other guy, 3 of us. Because tricycle can sit in front and at the back. It depends, yeah. So 3 people can actually fit into a tricycle. That's how we entered the tricycle. They were taking us to the hospital because we were both very sick and we didn't have money. Mind you, I didn't have a kobo. I didn't have no money to even take myself to the hospital. I didn't have money to buy drugs. I didn't even have money to buy water to drink or food or anything. I was that broke. Like 2015, I was broke from like April till November. I didn't have money for 6 whole months. Yeah, for 6 whole months I was broke. It's a long story. If you guys want to hear that whole gist about how my 2015 became so bad, like how it deteriorated to that point, you guys should let me know in the comment section. But 2015 was a really bad year for me, and at this point I had no money. It was my birthday. I was even thinking of birthday gifts or clothes or new things to wear. None of those things mattered. As long as I was concerned at 2015, I just wanted to survive. I just wanted to just live. Like, you guys. So Samson's friends that are his school peeps came to take him to the hospital, found out I was sick also, started to take both of us to the hospital. So we're inside tricycle, right? I mean, this is an uncomfortable situation, especially for me that can't sit up because I'm having cramps, right? I'm sick and I'm having cramps, so I can't sit. Usually when I'm having cramps, I lie down through the day, like I'm rolling on the floor for the whole day. And now I had to sit up in a tricycle, not in a car. Like if we were in a car, I probably would have been able to lie down. But no, we can't. I'm sitting in a tricycle. So we went to this hospital. It was Manila Hospital of Manila. It's not Manila General Hospital. I think it's Manila General Hospital right now, thinking about it. Yep, I think it's Manila General, because it's not Philippine General Hospital. Philippine General Hospital is at Pedro Hill, and I use that hospital. I use that hospital, and I like Philippine General Hospital. This Manila Doctor, it's not Manila Doctors. Manila Doctors is also a very good hospital. My friends have used that one. This hospital is close to the zoo. It's close to Manila Zoo, around that area. Because before then, I had not been to this hospital before. It is whack. This hospital, when we went there, it was like I was somewhere in my village, because I'm not even sure a standard hospital in Yenegua in Bayelsa State is that bad. This hospital was bad, real bad. And usually Filipinos are very nice people. They're very polite. Like, they always try to make you feel comfortable. But the nurses in this hospital, they were typical Nigerian nurses. They're like, ma'am, sir, there's no bed. The hospital was overcrowded, by the way. So there was no bed. There was no bed for us to check in. Like, they didn't even want to admit us. Like, they couldn't admit us. There was no space. But like, okay, since you don't want to admit us, at least check us or run a few tests. Recommend some drugs for us that would buy. Nobody was attending to us. Let me tell you, doctors and doctors were running helter-skelter, trying to attend to the already overcrowded patients. People's legs were hanging. I think people were sharing beds. I looked at my corner, some people were vomiting next to me. I felt sicker just being in that hospital. I felt sicker, and I'm like, let's go. Or let me just go back to my house and lie down without any medicine, because me staying here, I'm telling you, this is happening on my birthday. On my birthday, 24th of September 2015, 5 years ago, all these things happened. I said I cannot stay here with my friend, because Samson was sick too. But like I said, I was sick, and then I was having cramps. I couldn't sit up. There was one space to sit. There was just one chair to sit. Then they offered it to me, because most of the people that came to pick Samson up, they were guys. So I was the only lady there, and they understood my situation. So they decided to give me the only seats available for me to sit. Even though Samson was sick, he was just trying to like hang, just lean a bit. I was sitting on a seat that was close to the ground. It wasn't a comfortable seat at all. Nurses were not attending to us, doctors were not attending to us. They were just passing, voop, 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 attending to this person, drawing blood here. Someone's leg is hanging. This is like the waiting area. Maybe it's the emergency ward. I don't know what was going on in that place, but that place looked like a marketplace. It looked so unkempt. It looked like a place where people just go to die. Old people were just around. It was creepy. I couldn't stay there for. I think we were there for like an hour, so like 30 minutes, 1 hour. I'm like, let's leave. Let us leave, because if you stay here any longer, I'm going to get sicker. There's not even bed space for them to attend to us. We're not going to get admitted here. Nobody's going to check us. Nobody's going to see us, because look at the place, right? Let's just go back home. That's how we went back home without being attended to, without any drugs, without any recommendation. We went to that place. We said our time. We said our life also. And the thing is, you can't. You can, but ideally, you should not be able to get drugs from a pharmacy without a recommendation from the doctor. And we needed drugs. So I think what we wanted them to do was recommend drugs, even though they couldn't see us. Yeah, we wanted at least one nurse or any medical personnel to just check us and quickly recommend drugs so we can go and buy. I don't know if that happened, right? I think that I'm not really sure that happened, but I'm not that when we're going back with that tricycle again, still in that comfortable situation, we stopped at a pharmacy and bought some pain relief. Yeah. The guys, Samson's friends that took us there, they bought pain relief for 2 of us too. Then they took us back to our building, to our house. Samson went back to his room. I went back to my room. That's how I slept. In pain, in agony, in anguish. That's how my birthday ended though. On the 24th of September 2015. That's what happened on my bed. And I get that I was sick. I get that all of these things happened. Really, like, it was a bad day. But I think the icing for me, man, like, the worst part of that whole birthday for me was my man forgetting my birthday. Like, I still say it to this day. I know he has apologized like 50 billion times, but I'm still going to tell our children. In case you're watching it, babe, like, yeah, you forgot my birthday on a very bad year for me. So you needed a Facebook reminder, really? You needed a Facebook reminder? Okay. Anyways, that's the worst birthday of my life, and that's how it went down. So guys, if you guys want to know like how my 2015 went and how everything happened that I just had such a terrible year, please let me know in the comment section. So then the next year, 2016 year, I didn't exactly have a great birthday, but I was just grateful to be alive. I was grateful that I had loved ones around me, and I was grateful that I wasn't sick, I wasn't having cramps. And for that 2016 birthday, I was grateful for every little thing, sorry. Just the fact that I was hale and hearty alone was a big deal for me. The fact that I had money in I had money in 2016. Not like I was buoyant, but at least I had money and I had to spare. So in 2016, what I did was buy food from, I think it was in McDonald's or Jollibee. I bought food and I shared on the streets with my church members. So we had a program coming up that we had to go distribute flyers. And like, you know what? Since it's my birthday is coming up, how about we just buy food, and while we are going to distribute these tracts and flyers, let's just share food as well. So yes, I sponsored the food, and we went on the streets and shared food and gave out tracts and just invited people to church and just told them about Jesus. So it was a really sweet one for me. I was happy I did that. I was happy that I was privileged enough to do that. Every little thing in 2016 counted for me as joy. That's how much I appreciated that 2016 bed. I didn't even there was nobody in my house. I didn't have did I have a cake? I'm not sure. I think I just cooked for my friends to come over and eat. Samson and 12 out, like a few of my friends, like 3 or 4 of them came over and we ate. That was about it, but I was grateful that I could do that. I was see, because of how bad my 2016 birthday was, everything that happened in because of how bad my 2015 birthday was, everything that happened in 2016 was just me giving thanks, just me being happy that I'm not where I was in 2015, really. So yes, like I said, if you guys want to hear my 2015 gist and how I just went down spiral, downhill, how I just went into a slope, how bad it went down for me, you guys should please let me know in the comment section. I will give you guys that gist. It's a sad gist. You can get your tissue while you're at it. I know I say these sad things with a smile on my face right now because I look back at where I'm coming from and where I am right now, and I'm just grateful. At least for one, I'm grateful that he's not going to forget my birthday again, ever, except he wants to die. Yeah, I said what I said. Okay, I'll be signing out now. Thank you guys for watching, until I see my next video. Please remain in God. God bless you. Bye.